Well, one, I think I appreciate our university and St. Francis working to give us the opportunity to do this. And it was kind of a last-minute deal. It was done for hurricane relief, and but for us, it gave us an opportunity to put on our uniforms and get the new guys out here and get the returning guys out here and just kind of start getting our feel back of being on the court. Doesn't matter what you do during practice, it's still different when you get out there on the court. And like I told the guys, it didn't surprise me that they went zone, and I didn't think they'd play all zone, but again, a good thing for us to have to work against. And because we saw even last year at the end, teams just decided the only way they were going to be able to guard us was hopefully miss shots. And so, I think a good thing for us to work against.
Coach, Dikembe's first game actions this December, how would you rate his comeback?
Just typical Dikembe. I mean, he kind of has nothing, and then all of a sudden here he goes, and that's who he is. And again, it was important for him to get back out there. And one of the referees said to me, they said, "Did he grow too?" And he's feeling good, and I think it was good for him. He was excited about today.
A player like Tarkus Ferguson, he could just very quietly just rack up those assists. How big is he for this team?
Well, in this day and age, to have a guy who literally doesn't care if he scores, and just he loves it. And like I told the team, here's what's funny about it. When I look and see he's got 13 assists, that doesn't. I mean, he had games last year where he had 10, 11, 12. That's kind of what he is, and he wants to lead the nation in assist. And the good part is, I think he's got some guys playing with him that'll help him do that.
And Jordan Blount is someone that's an active body for you. What do you like most about his game, and how did he perform tonight?
Well, I love his energy, and we just got to. We've been telling him every day in practice, you're going to foul out every game. You've been there, Hoodie. And so you have to get out here with the real officials and go, okay, they are going to call fouls when I mug guys. But I love his talk. I love his energy, and he plays with a great enthusiasm. Our fans are going to love him.
Are you surprised by Jordan's youth? He's a young guy, but he's out there talking. And in fact, there's one play where you guys were setting up defense. He told Ralph to come up and move his position a little bit.
Well, he has a great basketball. The international kids, play so much better basketball than our guys do, and so their experience and what they've already done, and that's where Jordan has it.
Marcus Adi, he was plus 25 for you guys in the first half. He made a lot of things happen. Talk about his game a little bit.
Well, you watch him, and I've got about 8 different guys that could start. And, as I sat there and went through the starting and who's going to start, whether him or Dom or Godwin at that 2 spot, and who's going to start at the 4, Jordan, Jacob, and you're talking about Jordan and Marcus being 2 guys that every morning when I come in that office are already in that gym shooting and working, and that's where Marcus's confidence level on that offensive end is just getting higher and higher.
The assist to field goal ratio was 32 to 41. How happy were you with the passing of the basketball tonight?
Well, again, we saw it last year. When we moved the ball like that, we were really good. And we got to that point late in the year last year. It's good to see us come out the first time back playing in a real game and have that mindset that if the ball moves, everybody scores. And that's what we've got to be.
2 years ago compared then to now, do you feel like you just have an embarrassment of riches in terms of like having 8, 9 guys that can potentially start?
Well, it's nice to go into the game and know, one, I can play 12, I can play 9, I can play 8, I can play 7 if I want to, but I'm not looking down that bench going, oh, I don't want to play anybody. And so I think, again, it's going to be interesting. And like I told him yesterday, the only people that worry about who starts are parents and girlfriends, because I don't. And so if they don't, we're going to have a chance to have a really good team, because they won't get distracted by their girlfriends and parents. They'll worry about winning.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.